2 years ago, Blake Leeper received a new pair of legs. Now he's favored to win gold at the Paralympics in London.
I ended up losing my legs through a congenital birth defect, so that means I've been wearing prosthetic legs all my life. I'm from Tennessee, a really small town, so I really grew up the only kid that was wearing prosthetics. So I can remember growing up, I always was the outcast. I was always the different one, and which was, at times, I didn't like it. I remember I could go home and just ask myself or just ask my mom, why couldn't I be normal, and that's all I really wanted to do. I just wanted to be a normal kid, just run and play. But as I got older, I realized I have a unique gift, and it's a special gift that a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle.
Blake played sports his whole life. In high school, he even made the varsity basketball team. But his old prosthetics were limiting, and keeping up with the other kids was a challenge.
When we run sprints in basketball practice, I just didn't want to be last. I remember I ran cross country in middle school. My main goal is not just to be last. If I didn't come last, I was cool.
By the time he got to college, Blake gave up on sports. Then, as a fourth-year student studying physics, he heard about a new type of prosthetics that allow for much greater speeds. Blake knew he had to try them.
August of 2009, that's when I ran on them for the first time back at home. I remember it was my mom, my dad, and my prosthetist and his wife. It was us five on the track. He said, when you get the prosthetic legs for the first time, it takes you almost about 3 months to get used to them, to even run on them. But I was able to run on them that day. And once I put my first pair of those on, it was just crazy because it's almost, I lived my life one way, then somebody builds this one pair of legs and it changed my life completely. I was running as fast as I ever ran in my life and just having like that wind hit your face on a certain speed that I've never felt that before. And I felt that at the age of 22 because I've only been able to run so fast. Then I feel like you hit a certain speed, and I was able to hit that speed at the age of 22, and I felt like a little kid again, like a little kid in the sandbox playing around, having a blast. But I was on my running legs on the track.
After training with those new prosthetics for a very short period of time, Blake quickly became one of the fastest Paralympic runners in the world.
Being on the track and running at top speed and winning medals and breaking records is my way of showing that I've won. And not even on the track, off the track, I've won. To be able to get to this point, to get to this level in my life, and with the things I've experienced, and to show to people, show anybody in the world that anything is possible. Anything is possible.
I'm Melissa Rohlin, reporting for the Los Angeles Times.